Hey there, and welcome back to the video series about the RESTful API. So previously we made the server, a simple server where we imported the dependencies, and we also started up the server. It is listening on port 4000, and we have the env file that defines our environment variables. So that is all nice, but it doesn't do a lot here. If we start the server, we can see that we can start it by issuing npm start. Then it's gonna tell Node to run the server.js file. And if we head over to a browser, localhost 4000, we can see that cannot get slash. So that means that it cannot get the root route like if we did like this. So we haven't defined any routes in our Express server. So how can we do this? Well, an easy way to start this, so we have a simple route, could be to type in app.get. Then we define the route in here. Then we create a function with request and response, an arrow function that will allow us to write the code that defines what we should do. What should our response be? So first, what is the route? Well, normally when you develop an API, it's not a standard, but a lot of APIs use the route that they start with /API. So that means that I will type API here and then something else. So if we do API / and let's just do welcome. This could be anything after here, okay? So if we write /API welcome, what should our response be? So now we're sending a GET request to the API, and this is exactly what Express tells us, that it cannot perform this request, GET, and on the root route. Okay, and now we are defining the route here, API / welcome. So what should our response be? Well, we can type response, and then we can do status 200, and that means okay. We have a lot of different HTTP statuses, and 200 means that it went okay. So this is to tell the browser that everything is okay. Then we can also do a send, and let's just let's see here. If we do message and then welcome to the whoops, get rid of that. Whoop. So okay, so now we have a simple response, and we are responding with 200, and then we're sending a message to the user, welcome to the RESTful API. Okay, so that is cool. Let's see what happens if we run it. So we can see it is up and running. If we go to our browser and we do welcome. Oh, that is zoomed a bit here. Then we can see that we get a response from the server. And now I have installed an extension to Chrome that will format this in a nice way. Normally it's going to look like this. And it can be even more cluttered up if you have a big JSON file. But this is a JSON that has a key and a value, so this is an indication that the route works. And if we change it to something else, welcome to, it says cannot get this route because we haven't defined welcome to. That makes sense because it is called welcome here. All right, so that is a basic route that uses the get method. And we're going to talk much more about using post and put and delete when we need to do the CRUD. So that is for the CRUD. So the get is basically to, as it states here, get some information from the server. All right, so that is one of the most basic routes we can do in our Express server. Next video, we will start making the actual connection to the MongoDB so we can interact with that. All right, I hope you make this work and have fun with this. Bye-bye.